So, one of my favorite creators on here, Blackout the System, put out a video the other day where he essentially was just asking people what they thought about Gavin Newsom, whether or not he should be the next president. And the responses were incredibly disappointing. You know, I mean, to me, it is just like so disheartening, that this is even the left, like the most educated, informed people in the country. And even them, this is what they're saying about Gavin Newsom. I'm sorry, man. I don't know how else to say it, but if you think that Gavin Newsom is the solution to our problems here in America, you don't know the first thing about what is wrong with this country, the root cause of our problems here, let alone how to fix it. I mean, I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times, I'll say it 1,000 more times. Corruption is the root cause of all our problems in this country. Every one of our problems in this country can be so quickly and easily traced back to a rich person writing a check to a politician, right? And I got some bad news for a lot of these Democrat voters out here, but Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, Cory Booker, Pete Buttigieg, Kamala Harris, Bill, Hillary Clinton, Joe Biden, and yeah, even Barack Obama are nothing but a bunch of corrupt corporate shills who took a bunch of billionaire and super PAC money and they did the bidding of those billionaires while they were in office. And Gavin Newsom is just the same as all the rest of them. He takes all the corporate and billionaire money he can get his hands on, and every decision that he makes is a calculation based on him and his career, not what's best for the people or the right thing to do. This was Gavin Newsom's response when he was asked about whether or not he should be taking money from AIPAC, the bloodthirsty, dark money Israel group, which has bought basically our entire government and bribed our politicians into giving them hundreds of billions of dollars to murder hundreds of thousands of women and children. This was his response.
It's interesting, I haven't thought about AIPAC. And it's interesting, you're like the first to bring up AIPAC in years, which is interesting. Why did I say that? Not relevant to my day-to-day life.
Okay.
Which is just interesting.
Listen.
It's interesting you say that.
Oh my God, guys, it's just like he's just never heard of the phrase conflict of interest before, He's just never heard of that. He's just never once in his life ever considered whether or not taking money from disgusting, bloodthirsty, genocidal freaks might influence him in a negative way. It's just so interesting. Gosh, isn't that interesting, Gavin? Oh, it's so interesting. He's just never thought about it before. Look, guys, we've got 2 years until the next election, right? 2 years. Do you really think this is the best we can do? Is this really the best that we've got? I sure hope not, man. Because if we're going to have any hope in this country, in 2028, we must have a candidate who doesn't take any corporate or billionaire money, who is only funding their campaign through small dollar donations from regular people like you and me. If Gavin Newsom or any other corrupt corporate shill is the Democratic nominee in 2028, we are fucked.
That one rich man's got